Hello, I am in Manchester. Crazy, I know. I'm at Sam's house and I'm a bit bored today. Sam's at work. I have decided I'm not working today. So we're going to the art gallery and you're coming with me because what else would you be doing? Do you know what I mean? Let me show you the fit. Okay, this is the fit. Oh wait. This is the fit. Red shoes. Haven't worn this coat in a really long time because I lent it to Sam like a year ago and I only just got it back. But it's making me feel like first year because I used to wear this coat all the time in first year. Anyway, I need to figure out where I'm walking because I'm gonna walk. Everything here is so close. It is so weird that everything's so close that you can walk it. Oh, I haven't brushed my teeth. Let me go brush my teeth. Alright, we're just a 15-minute walk away from the gallery, so I'm gonna do my 15-minute walk, get to the gallery. I'm really excited about it actually. I also can't hear myself because my headphones are noise cancelling. It's haul time. Oh, haul time. I got a new hat. Have I got sweat patches? I'm really hot. Yeah, I do. Flipping out, it's really hot. Let me take this off. Haul time. First thing I got was this hat, Kangol hat. Oh, I think she's really cool. And she's like fluffy. I think she's sick. I got it from Afflex, which I didn't really feel much of because if I'm going to be completely honest with you, is this camera going to stay? If I'm going to be completely honest, it was a bit overwhelming. I bought the hat, then I thought maybe I should get my nose pierced because there was a piercing shop in there. And then when I had that thought, I thought, let me leave. So I didn't feel much in there. I wasn't actually in there for very long, but this is from a company called Beanie Box. I want to say I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Actually took the labels off. Yeah, Beanie Box. I actually used to have one of these back in first year. I look like a Peaky Blinder. Back in first year, but it was wool. And I'd got it off Depop and it was wool. And it meant that it's really stiff. It said this one's a bit more flexible. That one always fit me a bit weird. This one, I think I look so cool. Anyway, it was £25. Bought it. I went to Primark and as much as I shouldn't be buying anything new, I bought underwear and pyjamas. I feel like that's not something you're gonna buy secondhand. Do you know what I mean? I'll actually start off with something that's not pyjamas or underwear, and I got a charging cable because I forgot my charger. So I bought that and Sam's got the USB things in the wall, which is why I got USB. I got two different pyjamas. I got shorts, shorts, and it's black with the white things. And then this is really cute. This is long trousers, as you can see, and it's got a little like love heart cherry. That's so cute. This was £15, this was £13, and then I just got underwear, which I don't feel the need to show you. And then from the Manchester Art Gallery, which I'd highly recommend, they had some really cool pieces in there. I got two little postcards because I just have an obsession about getting postcards from galleries. Like, I don't know what it is. I also don't really like frame them and put them up, but I definitely want to do that at some point in my next place, hopefully in Manchester, fingers crossed. Also Afflex had loads. So Afflex is like, what's that place called in Shoreditch? Do you know that place in Shoreditch that is like on Brick Lane, and not on Brick Lane but like near Brick Lane area, and it's like underground and it's lots of little stalls. It's kind of like that but on like 3 or 4 levels. It is sick. It's really big. Anyway, there's loads of poster places there, and I was going to get a poster for like my next place, which is hopefully going to be in Manchester, but then I thought if it's going to be in Manchester I might as well just get it when I'm here and like living here, you know? Anyway, so these are the 2 postcards I got because I thought these are easy to bring back home. If it was like a pain to get a big poster, bring it home just to then bring it back if I'm gonna live here. Anyway, not the point. If I don't live here, Sam lives here, so I can always come back up here and grab the posters. Anyway, postcard number 1 is this one, which is Manchester. It is called Bailey Bridge, and it was painted in 1912, and I saw this in the gallery and I thought That looks really cool, I think. And then I thought this was really cool. I just like the colours of it. It's like, looks like these. And then also when I was in Athletics, there was a photo booth. So I just did a photo booth and they printed out 3, which felt a bit excessive. But if you're doing this in a trio, you know the most annoying thing actually when you do a photo booth and they only print you off 1 copy and then you're like, there's like 4 of us in this picture. So then you have to do 3 of them and they're £5 each and then you spend like 15 quid. Anyway, so now I have 3 of these. Don't really know what to do with them. I'm so happy about my new hat. I'm also really excited to put these pyjamas on. The reason I bought shorts and trousers was because these I'm gonna leave here, and I thought shorts when I'm hot and then trousers, or maybe I take the trousers home with me because I feel like I'm more likely to wear the shorts when I'm up here. I don't know, maybe I'd just leave both and see how it goes. I think I might like stick one of these on Sam's wall next to his bed. So this is his side of the bed and he's got this wall. Maybe I just stick it there. Also, you know what, guys are such guys. Like the 2 boys that live in this house, aka Sam and James, are such guys. There's not a single decoration in this house. Look how plain and white these walls are. Also, I've just made a mess on the bed, so ignore that. But like if this was my room, it would not look like this, I can tell you that for a fact. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. Maybe I should do some work actually, now that we're back home. Oh, that hat hair is not cute. It makes my forehead look 10 times bigger than it is. Tomorrow I'm going to see Lucas, which I'm really excited about because actually Lucas is a friend from uni who I didn't really speak to throughout uni until like right at the end. So I'm quite excited to like get to know him a little better. I don't know, also it feels good to have my own friends here that aren't Sam's friends. I've also got a cut in my nose and it really fucking hurts. That's my tea for right now. Hello everybody. So here's the thing, we went out last night, forgot to film any of it. Also kind of was umming and ahhing if to film it because it was with like Sam's friends. So I wasn't too sure if to film or not. So I didn't. It was actually really fun. Got Rudy's pizza after. Yeah, treat yourself. But today I'm seeing Lucas, which I'm really excited about. I kind of like look like I've got no neck right now. Just ignore that because I can't be asked to readjust myself. This is also probably not what I'm gonna wear. I am gonna get changed into actually probably yesterday's outfit because yesterday's outfit was such a fit. Not trying to flex on you bitches, but it was. Anyway, working this morning. Probably gonna go see Sam for his lunch break and then meet up with Lucas. Also, it's a really gloomy day. Also, no one prepared me for the temperature change of being up in Manchester. Like, you know, they always say the north is colder than the south. Jesus Christ. Is it colder in the north than it is in the south? It's just so much more windy. It's just damn fucking windy. Anyway, me and Lucas are gonna have a mooch-a-rooney around Manchester. You know what, guys? Being in Manchester, every time I've come to Manchester, which hasn't been that many times. I've probably been 3 times maybe before, and then obviously this time. But every single time I'm here, I'm like, I need to move here. Like, I need to move here. And I've been saying I want to move here for the past few months. But like, I'm here and it's like proper solidified it. I'm like, I want to move tomorrow. Actually, no, yesterday. I actually wanted to move here yesterday and I haven't moved yet. It's like East London, but smaller and everything's in walking distance. And I was saying this last night to one of Sam's friends. I was like, I've never lived in a place where everything's a walking distance away. Like, I've always lived in a city, but I lived in Milton Keynes, which is basically created to drive around and not walk around. So all the distances, like, you can walk it, but all the distances are really far. Like, you'd like be walking 45 minutes to get like from my house to the shopping centre, which is like a 5-minute goddamn drive. Okay, so you just pick up a car and you drive everywhere. Obviously London, yeah, you can walk places, you can take the tube, but it's just, there's certain things that I don't want to do. Like when I'm by myself, I don't want to go do stuff because I'm like, oh, it's just such a pain because I have to like get onto the tube, like walk to the tube station, get onto the tube, and it's gonna be like 45 minutes to get anywhere. And it's like even when we lived in Stratford, it would be 40-ish minutes to get from Stratford to like Shoreditch, which is still in East London. To go from E15 to E1, it'd be fucking 40 minutes. So everything in London, it just takes so long to get to. Instead of here, like, it's like a 20-minute walk to the, like, to the centre of Manchester. It's so nice and I love it and it's so good. And oh, and there's like a little coffee shop. You can like walk to the coffee shop. Is literally, maybe because like Sam lives, maybe I shouldn't specify exactly where he lives. He lives like near the Northern Quarter, which is notoriously the artistic part. Maybe that's why like I'm walking around and I'm walking around predominantly the Northern Quarter, which is obviously going to be the more artsy side, which is maybe why I think it's like East London. If you're from Manchester and you're watching this video and you think that it's not like East London and you think I'm talking absolute bullshit, fair enough, you're entitled to your own opinion. Also, I don't know. So anyway, lads, gonna do some work. Gonna meet Sam for lunch, then gonna meet Lucas. You're coming along with me this time because I'm actually gonna vlog it. Hey guys, I'm actually running pretty late to meet Sam because I'm meant to meet him now and I'm still 20 minutes away, so. But we're on our way. We're on our way. This is the bit I'm, like I said, wearing the same thing I did yesterday, but I've actually been awful in this vlog. I'm so sorry guys. It's Saturday and we're going out for brunch. Sam's just doing his teeth and then we are off. Also, I'm not feeling the look today. I don't know, there's something that I'm not feeling about it. Maybe it's the top, I think it might be the neckline of this top, but we're in a bit of a rush and also I'm basically wearing the same outfit I wore last week for Hannah's brunch, which was really cute. Anyway, we're going to 20 Stories, I think it's called, for brunch. Yeah, this is my fit, wearing, ignore the mess, wearing these jeans out from Bershka, wearing my new boots, and then just a bodysuit for a top, which keeps unclipping, which is really annoying every time I sit down. So I think at one point I'm just going to give up, and then I'm just going to throw a coat on, because I should have bought like a cardigan or something, but I only bought like really casual stuff. Where's Sam? Finished doing his teeth and we're off. Vlog, I've already started to eat it, but this is my gnocchi. What did I get? Gnocchi with artichoke and mushrooms. Sam got a steak. I also got chips on the side, and this is our view. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! I got a sticky toffee pudding as well. I don't know what Sam got. A Yule log is what Sam got.
Merry Christmas!
Post run latte. Sam got mocha because he's a child. I got a Spanish latte with soy milk, and we also got some pastries. They haven't arrived yet. Oh, thank you. There are the pastries: pain au chocolat, caramel cookie, and Sam's apparently munching them both.
All of them.
All of them. We're going shopping. Going shopping. Sam's getting ready. We went on a run this morning. Not fun, but shopping. Let me show you the fit, because I'm kind of fucking with this fit. The fit. This is a little Adidas skirt, my Bershka heel trousers, heel trainers, new hat, North Face. Shopping time, and my little red handbag I got in the Isle of Wight this summer. She's home. I look a bit like a raccoon. It's not a good look. Anyway, just wanted to give you a haul actually, because we went shopping and I never showed you what I got. I also didn't film much shopping. To be honest, we didn't go shopping for very long. This is what I got. So I fell into the TikTok trend of this. Also, you know who actually pushed me over the edge on this? It was Flossie Clegg. Yeah, Flossie Clegg. She said this is like Botox, and I went, you sold me. Like, you've actually just sold the product to me. I'm gonna go buy it. So I got the Medicube, which is collagen jelly cream. And on the instructions of how to use this, directions, here it says, apply an appropriate amount along the skin texture in the last step of your skincare routine and pat lightly for absorption, which is what I've been doing for the past few days. And then I saw a girl on TikTok using it, and that's not how she was using it. So now I don't know if I've misunderstood the instructions, or she's misunderstood the instructions, because I've just been putting it in the areas in which I would get Botox, aka my forehead. Because are you seeing that? This is because I went so long without wearing my glasses that I have to squint all the time, so I'm really scared about getting wrinkles there, which sounds really stupid, I know, but I don't want wrinkles there because I don't think they're very nice wrinkles, do you know what I mean? But these babes are putting it all over their face and they're rubbing it in, which isn't what I've comprehended from these instructions, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, so I could be doing it wrong. Anyway, got this. It was actually not cheap. Maybe the TikTok shop knows what they're talking about. You know what I absolutely hate? Oh, it actually grinds my gears. Is that I hate those TikTok adverts where it's like, oh, Boots is scamming you because I just went into Boots and it's £10 there and it's only £8 on the TikTok shop. I don't want to buy it off the TikTok shop. That makes me want to buy it less. Anyway, maybe it would have been better to buy it off the TikTok shop, but you actually get a lot of stuff in here and you don't need a lot. It's also really thick. Wait, she thick. Okay, I shall let you know how my Botox in a pot works. I went into Lush because I actually needed shampoo and conditioner because I didn't have any at Sam's because it's a boys' house, so they had a 3-in-1. Anyway, so I got shampoo and conditioner from Lush, which I've never used shampoo and conditioner from Lush, and it was like in a little pot. I've left it at Sam's, but I think I got... Let me actually Google Lush's hair products to tell you exactly what I got because they actually worked really nicely. I don't know if I'd get them again. Didn't find them very user-friendly as a product. I felt like I had to use a lot of it, but first off, made my hair smell incredible, and secondly made my hair really soft. Oh, Super Milk is what I got, the Super Milk conditioner. I don't remember what the shampoo was called. I can't find the shampoo that I bought, but I also bought a shampoo. It was like a protein shampoo. Anyway, would I recommend them? I don't know. I used them once, so it's not a very fair, accurate, I've got something in my eye, accurate representation of if they're good. I don't know if I'd spend £10 on them again. Also, because they are in a pot and you have to like get them out and then like lather them in your hand like the shampoo. Also, I use a lot of shampoo, so £10 for a pot this size, I feel like might not be worth it. But I've now got shampoo at Sam's house, so shampoo and conditioner, and it did make my hair smell 10 out of 10 and it still smells really good. Anyway, what I then got, which is actually the reason I went into Lush in the first place, was I wanted curly power. So Hamish actually uses this and Hamish got great curls, so I thought if he uses it I should probably try it, and I keep seeing it all over my TikTok, so I bought it. Also, I'm quite lazy with my hair, and also because I've recently, well I say recently, in the summer I bleached my hair. Any sort of texture I have in my hair has gone straight out the window. So I'm thinking, since I don't massively leave the house anymore, I might as well start curl training my hair. I don't know. I'll probably say that this week and then next week not do it because I have been doing it for the past few days and hating it, if I'm going to be completely honest. You know what I think I am? I'm just slightly too lazy for it, so I just need to find a lazy girl routine. I quite liked this. You didn't have to put it in like sopping wet hair. You could put it in damp hair, which I like. Anyway, shall I let you know on that product too. Then we went to Unitom, which is a magazine store. I actually went in there with Lucas, which, so sorry that I didn't film anything with Lucas. I had every intention to, and then it just kind of, like, the conversation got away from us, and I feel like, you know, as much as I love my friends in Milton Keynes, as much as I love Sam, they're not creative, so sometimes like there's certain things I talk about or say or ideas I have that they just don't get, okay? And I was saying that to Lucas and he was like, no, I totally agree, like my friends back home just don't get it sometimes, and it's true. So it was really refreshing getting to talk to someone who went to my same uni, who had my same uni experience, stuff like that. Also because Ish and Weeze, I haven't seen them in goddamn ages, but soon come, because Weeze is coming back from Japan, which I'm so excited about. She's coming back in a week's time, I think, maybe just a little over a week, and then me and Ish are going to go see her in the Isle of Wight for a kind of celebratory her coming back, me and Ish's birthday, all in one trip, which is going to be really exciting. I'm very excited about that, if I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, it is going to be March in the Isle of Wight. Don't know how good that's going to be, but it'll be fun. I'm just excited for the three of us to be together, because we actually haven't had time together, just the three of us, pretty much since like May, June probably, since Wheezy then fully left. Like, it's been a really, really long time. So, and as much as, you know, you can FaceTime someone, it's not the same. us having a chat. So anyway, my point is, it got away from me. I forgot to film. By the time I walked him to the train station, and then I was like, oh my god, I haven't filmed any of this. Apologies about that. But anyway, I went into Unitom with Lucas, which is a really cool, if you're ever in Manchester, I'd recommend going in there. It's a really cool magazine shop. And I have a bit of an obsession when it comes to magazines. I just like to buy them. No rhyme or reason, if I'm going to be completely honest. But this place has like the ones that you don't find so easily. So for example, Hunger. I actually have a story about Hunger. Let me tell you my story about Hunger. So I did a shoot for Hunger magazine, God, maybe a year and a half ago now. Something like that. Like it was a while ago. And they gave us a date for when the new magazine, because it's a biannual magazine, so it gets released twice a year. Anyway, they gave us a date for when the magazine that we shot on was getting released. So on the day it got released, I was like trying to find a place in London that sells Hunger magazine, because it's not like a Vogue where you buy it everywhere. It's like one of those that you have to go to a magazine shop to buy. So I go to a magazine shop, I trek my little bum over to a magazine shop. They don't have it. Go into another magazine shop. They don't have it. They only have the one beforehand. And at the second shop I went to, I made this guy, bless him, I made this guy search for the issue I needed. And anyway, he gave me the issue beforehand, and I felt so bad because I made this guy work. So I bought it. So now I've started a bit of a Hunger magazine collection, but I actually really like Hunger magazine, like the one I have. I just think it's immaculate. Also, Hunger magazine is, what am I saying, trying to say, founded, established, I don't know. The guy who owns Hunger magazine is a photographer, very well known photographer. His name's Rankin, I think. And so like the pictures in these magazines are just like so good. There's some like amazing pictures in this, and it's very photo orientated, and it's just gorgeous. And I love a big chunky book. We have this one, which I just thought looked so cool. This is Homme, which I think that's how you say it. I think it means man in French. This was also, oh, this was £9.50, and she's a chunky, heavy magazine, and again very, oh, I'm trying to show you, very photo orientated magazine. Now don't get me wrong, I'm always gonna buy a Vogue. I can't stop myself when I see one. I'm always gonna buy a Vogue. I'm always gonna buy like a GQ or something like that if it's got a special cover to it, or a Vanity Fair. Like if it's got a cool cover to it, I'm gonna buy it. But like it is so refreshing to go through a magazine that isn't full of adverts and like gossipy and stuff like that. Like this is just like so, oh, flip. It's so like clean and immaculate, and like I do just love a magazine. I'm a bit of a magazine whore. I saw this table on my Pinterest where it was like the leg of it was like a stack of magazines, and then it was like a glass on top. And I thought I'd love to do something like that, but I would just have to buy a bunch of other magazines, because I feel like you'd have to, like if you just layered two magazines on top of each other, they just like slip inside, you know what I mean? So you would have to hold them down with like a nail or something, and I just can't bring myself to do that with my magazines. Anyway, that's what I've got to say. That's my haul. And I think that's the end of the vlog, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I know I didn't actually show you much of what I did, but I had a great time in Manchester. It's made me want to move up there even more. And I hope you enjoy the vlog, and I'll see you next week.